So, sir, Mr. Ritwik, since you are an expert, you have such a rich experience, so you are taking care of the curriculum part in KR Manivan. We'll request you to explain how exactly we go about so that students do not feel those kind of jerks which Mr. Ashish had to go through. So over to Mr. Ritwik.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Dr. Saiba. And a very good morning to all present here. What happens is I would like to talk and walk you through a small presentation of mine, which would, throw more light and be more, give better explanation. So what I have here is like, what happens is the mankind is progressing, and so is the journey of media also. And now that we have entered the digital culture, we need to study how technology and internet has shaped the way we interact, think, and communicate in contemporary society. So our education system, the way we impart education, our curriculum is all designed as per that. And we are aligned with Media 4.0, incorporating digital transformation and innovation. So the ever-changing way we generate and consume new technology in our daily lives and the role this plays in cultural practices is also a big component of this area of study. So this is giving an overview. So I have this slide where it gives an overview of the entire media paradigm that is existing as of now. So we have one section which is core journalism and data journalism. Then we are also having a vertical which is dealing in research in terms of core research, academic research, as well as in news and other communication research, industrial research, and things like that. Then we have theater communication. Theater is also a very major medium of communication. So we have that course also in our entire structure. Then there is sound designing, music and audio production. And to come to the media, main media, we have the news media, electronic media, photography, advertising, public relation, corporate communication, integrated marketing communication, which is the most happening thing as of now. Digital marketing is one major aspect of our curriculum, and designing and graphics. And then we have the further breakup of these particular subjects. Now I am going to talk about that, like our media and communication students have plethora of opportunities to work across many different industries and roles, since we are already, teaching them all these things and making them industry savvy, right? So they include corporate communication and everything is there. So this is an overview of the entire course structure and curriculum, and this is aligned to the industry. So we have aligned our education system with the industry 4.0. So what is industry 4.0? Industry 4.0 is all about automation, use of technology, and how to help manpower enhance their potential. And our education system, the entire way we have designed our curriculum is making the students able and absolutely, like, they should be able to enter the industry and understand what is exactly happening there. So like as Mr. Ashish was telling that, as he entered the media industry, he had to figure out things. Whatever was taught to him was somebody else's experience. So now what happens here is we are connecting the industry in our course curriculum, that you are well connected and you are well aware of what is happening in the industry. So it is not about learning others' experiences, it is learning and understanding the experiences of the industry, and we as the faculty, we are helping you with enhancing your skills and capabilities for that. So aligning industry requirement with education is our main objective of our curriculum. So there is like digitization and use of technology, which is involved to, for your studies and the way you learn things and your hands-on experience and all that. And then convergence, multidisciplinary approach. So it's like you just not confined to one thing or one way of functioning, like Mr. Ashish was saying, that he later understood that print and broadcast media, they are all intertwined, right? So we are like, imparting education and the entire curriculum is based on such a manner that it covers multidisciplinary aspects, and there is convergence, not only media related, but to understand the society and other subjects as well, right? Then we promote critical thinking. Now, what is critical thinking? Critical thinking is your own intellect, your own logic, okay, and reasoning. So that should also work. You should not be like, dictated terms, this is this and you have to do this. No. So you have your own imagination, your own, like, whatever you want to go ahead with, your creativity, your innovative thinking. So we promote that, we push that also, we encourage that very much. And then you have multiple pathways. So it's not like maybe you do mass communication and then you think that, okay, now I have to get into media only. No. So our course curriculum is designed in such a manner that you have other pathways also. If you want to get into marketing, you want to get into sales, you want to get into development of computer games like esports, or core graphic designing, or web development. So you have those opportunities and options as well, right? So that is the basic idea. And here at KR Mangalam School of Mass Communication is on a path to incorporate teaching process in accordance to the new education policy, sustainable development goals, and NAC. So this is one of the very major aspects that we at KR Mangalam University School of Journalism and Mass Communication is focusing on. So this is giving an overview how, we guide our students, we give them experiential learning. What is experiential learning now? That you have hands-on experience. You experience things, you work on certain things, and then you learn. It's a practical approach. It's not like, I'm writing things on the blackboard, you take the notes, give the exams, and it's over. It's not like that. You have hands-on experience, and like, you experience, do things for yourself and learn out of it. And we are there to guide you. Then project-based learning. So we assign projects so that you learn how to handle from A to Z of the entire process cycle. So we hand over a project, and also you build teams and work in the team so that, you learn to work with others, adjust with others, team building, leadership qualities, and team spirit. So all these things are so important, and our project-based learning approach is instilling in you these qualities. Then you have peer learning process also, like we are having a very strong base of alumni and all, and also the first year, second year, third year, the masters, everybody is connected in a way that you can always go to your seniors, seek help from the juniors or assistance from the juniors, and in the process you learn also. So that is very important factor. We cannot claim that we know everything, or we are Mr. Perfect, or I have the understanding of this entire complete process or subject. So it's always, good to learn from others. So that is there. And then also you have the most important part is we are connected to the industry. So Mr. Ashish also, we invited him today for this purpose, that you have a straight account of a person working in the industry. So he is like straight from the horse's mouth, you are getting the information, right? So that is how we all are working. And of course, we take you out for industrial visits. you do networking with the industry people. We don't stop you from that. Rather, we encourage. I personally encourage my students to take their numbers, email IDs, connect with the media people, the industry people over social media. Like you have LinkedIn, Facebook, you can connect with them. Always, gain from their experiences, and also take their help. And from time to time, you stay connected with them. So it's a very important thing. So that is there. And I won't be, I won't delve into the nitty-gritties of new education policy or sustainable development goals and NAC. But just to give you an overview of the pedagogy that we follow here, for reference, National Education Policy 2020 states no hard separation of streams. So that is why we have connected the science stream, the social science, the management. So, all the other schools, the departments we call here schools, we are all interconnected in some way or the other. So you can always learn from other departments as well. Every student will get the opportunity to engage in arts and humanities, as well as in the study of arts and science and social sciences. Because of this, no hard separation is going to be done between curricular, extracurricular activities and co-curricular activities. So we have linked all these three together and the different schools. Now, if somebody wants to learn coding, of course, the science department, the computer science department is there to assist. And we also, integrate certain things from other branches into our course curriculums. Similarly, our approach is an integrated approach, multidisciplinary approach. Here we believe in mentoringship, which is very essential part. We don't have teachers here. So we are your mentors. So you can stay connected with us 24/7. But of course, for a purposeful reason. Then we promote diversity and equality. That is very important. There is no discrimination of any kind over here. Then it is all outcome-based learning and productivity. So even if you are studying in your class, you have different subjects, from the very first day, we encourage you to build your portfolio, which is going to help you when you get into the industry. So it is all about portfolio building, doing projects and activities and bringing out your potential and coming up with productivity. We encourage and instill in our students self-confidence, collaboration, team building, and leadership. These are some of the points we emphasize upon. Curriculum here is focused on current industrial requirements. The process of doing is multiple pathways. A lot of thought and scientific thinking has gone into designing of this curriculum here. We have really worked very hard over these couple of years, to actually come up with the latest curriculum, which is in accordance to Education 4.0, right? So the agenda is a plan of action for people, planet, and prosperity, right? So it is not a question now of just acquiring education and acquiring a job to sustain our livelihoods, but what matters now is quality of life, well-being, and bringing about innovation for a better world ahead, right? So it is education for sustainable development and global citizenship. Our approach is to use all the valuable technological tools and methods for imparting education. Dr. Goswami also had thrown light on, how our entire infrastructure is created for imparting, this kind of education. We are also in the process of integrating flipped classroom methods. So this is the latest trend which is there in the education system, which is flipped classroom, because we want more productivity out of you. It's not like, boring you in the classes with long lectures and notes. You start doing things, right? So that is the basic idea. And so I will just show you some glimpses of, how the curriculum flows over here. So you have team-based learning, as I already mentioned. So you form teams. You can do individual projects also. We don't discourage that. If you want to go individual and do something, we are all there to support you. You can do that. But we also encourage team-based learning. So you know how to work in a team. You know how to work with different, people, and also especially when you're working in some organization. So there are different personnels, how you connect with them, how you get the work done. So it's all, inculcating there are these soft skills that you must know. So then we have experiential learning. You do and you learn. It's not like I give you some theoretical notes or I give you some lecture in the class and that's it. You do the things and we are there to help and support you and guide you. And whatever theory we are teaching you, it is to enhance your skills. Like, that is the grammar which should be there on your fingertips. Then we have project-based learning. So as I told you, you complete one project. It's not just one piece of job or one piece of assignment. You have to complete the entire project. So right from the scratch, like in video production, what do you have? You have pre-production, production, and post-production. So now you say, I am good at handling camera. Okay, fine. You may be excellent you try to be like excellent in camera handling, but what about editing or writing the script or pre-planning a stage or, pushing it out on various platforms. So you have to have idea of that also, like a holistic idea, complete holistic knowledge, right? So that is why we encourage project-based learning. Then industry visits. It's not like, TV is like this is this is that, or radio is like this, or newspapers like this. We actually take you out to visits, to a radio station, television station, newspaper, printing press, and there you interact with the personnels working there. You talk to them, you're free to talk to them, you ask questions, and you get your first-hand experience, right? And then you would, it helps in your understanding and also in deciding how you are going to take forward things ahead. Okay, so we have workshops, of course, like, we want you to interact with the industry experts. So we bring them down, we focus on particular topic and subjects, and then you have workshops. And this is very important. Why? Because you are connecting with the topmost industry experts. You network with them. They are going to be your resource people, the people who are going to help you in future, right? So networking is also very important. And apart from learning the skills, so this is the purpose of workshops, right? So now, in a nutshell, the aim is to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities, right? So for that, we also have a program of community connect. So now the thing is, okay, you have learned the skills of media and all those, technical things and everything. But then in the end, you are living in a society. So all the requirements are of the society. You are part of the society, right? So it's a web of life. So you must understand the society, the people, the culture. So for that, the different strata in our society, and it's all about all of us growing and moving ahead together. The society moves forward, okay, for the betterment. So that is why we have community connect programs also. And since media, it's a very important aspect to promote, and also to see how the community is going forward. So it's very important for the media people to understand the outside world, the real life outside. So for that, we have these community connect programs, right? So to say, like, media is everywhere, even it's like on your palm, just a tap away, right? So, and the industry has moved to 4.0. So the media also has evolved to 4.0, and we are guiding you towards that only. And we move forward with this model of education 4.0 also. So with this, I would conclude. Thank you all very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ritwik. It was fantastic to know that how alive is K.R. Mangalam School of Journalism and Mass Communication.